The quality of any component must depend on the quality of the raw material, the steel. The Timken Company has just completed building the most advanced steel-making plant in the world today, Faircrest, USA, which was built at a cost of over $500 million. All the steel for our bearings, whether it comes from our own mills or other suppliers, is constantly monitored to ensure that the Timken Company's high standard of quality is always maintained to produce an extra clean steel with a controlled carbon content. The cleaner the steel, the fewer impurities there are to impair bearing performance and life. The carbon content is another essential feature of Timken bearings, which allows all the critical components of a Timken bearing to be case hardened. Case hardening treatment gives every component a hard, wear-resistant surface, but a ductile and therefore tough, shock-resistant core, which is the reason Timken bearings are more durable than most, and why they can withstand above-average shock loads. Component profiling is another important feature of Timken tapered roller bearings. For example, though the lines of the tapered roller and its races appear to be straight, they have in fact been very precisely contoured to help avoid edge loading of the rollers and stress concentrations, thereby improving the bearing's performance under heavy loads. It also means that bearings are better able to cope with misalignment. Similar attention is given to other aspects of component profiling, typically the radius of the large end of the tapered roller. This is the business end of the roller, where it makes contact with the cone rib, and where precision machining controls the contact area of the cone rib to minimize operating torque. The most finely ground bearing surface is not always good enough for standard Timken components, so the final machining stage is a super honing of the working surfaces of races and rollers, which is another important contribution to improving lubrication, reducing wear, and extending the life of bearings. The highest quality case-hardened steel, with meticulous attention to component machining accuracy, profiling, and finishing, are the benchmarks of the Timken Company.